So, hello everyone, Cynthia O here, back with Module 12 of the Career Search RX series. This module is entitled Before the Interview, and this lesson is lesson 4, and it is called Take It With You. As we all know, if you have ever interviewed, you know that there are certain things that you have to take with you or should take it with you for your big interview. And I just want to make sure that we go over what some of those ideas are because, for one, I believe that two heads are better than one. I could think of some things that maybe you're not thinking of at this time, or maybe after this lesson, you can share with me some additional things that you may take with you on your interview with you, and I can add them to my lesson to make my lesson more comprehensive. So, part of your effective preparation or complete preparation for your getting ready for your interview is to make sure that you have some important items with you. That includes your interview or career portfolio, which showcases your most impactful, career impacting work that you've completed throughout your career or on your most recent job that's related to the position you're interviewing for. Of course, copies of your resume. Take more than one ink pen, please, because I have had ink pens to stop writing on me. So I would suggest that you take at least two well writing ink pens. Make sure you have a writing pad to take notes during your interview, a copy of the vacancy announcement with some key information about the position and the employer highlighted maybe in yellow, or have a star by it or something to make sure that you hone in on those items specifically as we discussed with you in the analysis of a vacancy announcement module, that there are the most impactful duty statements, and those are the items from the vacancy announcement that the interviewer is probably going to focus most on, because you need to possess those knowledges, skills, and abilities in order to be successful on the job. Then maybe take some breath mints or something just to make sure that you maintain your confidence that your breath is nice and fresh during your interview, and maybe just before you walk into the building, maybe pop one in your mouth just to give you a nice minty, um, clean breath feel, because you'll probably be meeting quite a few people, from the doorman to the receptionist to other members of the staff, and that'll just help you with your confidence. Maybe stick a bottle of water in your bag as well, because especially if you have to ride the train, commuter train, or the bus or what have you, you may get thirsty. So it would be fine for you to take a bottle of water in with you. Maybe even a small snack like a bag of pretzels, or even, believe it or not, some children's fruit snacks or something like that, just to, just in case you get a little hungry, then you have just a small snack to kind of take the edge off before the interview or even after the interview. A pair of walking shoes, and this is especially important for we women who typically wear heels to interviews. And if you have to walk a few blocks to get from your car or from the public transport or what have you, then you want to have a pair of comfortable walking shoes on, and then have your heels in your bag so that you can just kind of run into the restroom real quickly before time for your interview, and just slip off your comfortable walking shoes and put on your heels, and then you'll be all fresh and your feet won't be killing you during your interview. And believe it or not, I also take a couple of safety pins, because you never know when you may have a wardrobe malfunction with a button to pop off or something, and a stain remover pen, particularly if you're going to have a meal interview. You cannot go wrong by having a stain remover pen with you, just in case a little food mishap occurs. for you or for the interviewer or interviewers. And if the interviewer is the one who has a food mishap and gets a stain on their clothing, and you pull out a stain remover pen, let me tell you, you will have scored some big brownie points with them for being prepared. And they will use that to relate your ability to be forward thinking and prepared even in the actual workplace. So think of every chance you can to get a couple of extra brownie points. Also, don't forget about your workbook. This is the final lesson in the Module 12 series, the Module 12 of the series, that is. So I just want to encourage you to not wait until interview day to make sure that you have everything together that you need. Start planning days in advance and have a dedicated space to lay out your outfit, supplies, and other items that you plan to take with you on interview day. Make sure that you take advantage of your ability to do some advanced planning, because this will allow you time to make any needed adjustments to your routine. And make sure that you refer to your workbook for important checklists and reminders to help you prepare completely for your big interview day. So as always, I like to close by saying career search success to you. Go get your new job.